Chapter 3 is about the keyboard, and we've seen a lot of this information already also, but we're going to go in and make sure we have not skipped a few details that you need to know. Here's the piano keyboard as you've seen before. This distance from one key to the very next key on the keyboard is called a half step. So from this white key to this black key is a half step. From that black one to this white one is a half step. And most of the time it's white, black, black. But occasionally we have two white keys that are a half step apart. Right here you see that, right here you see that. And this is the same thing. Some of you maybe play guitar. You've seen guitar players play. When their fingers move from one fret to the next fret, that's also a half step. That's the smallest distance or interval, which is the distance between two notes, that we can have in this musical system, the half step. Here you see if you have two half steps, you go up one and go another one, that's called a whole step. Most of the white keys are a whole step apart, but like I said, the few of them aren't. Right there, that's a half step. So if you wanted to go from this key up a whole step, 1, 2, you'd have to go there, that's a whole step. Most of the black keys are a whole step apart. These two are, these two are. Of course, those aren't, that's too big, too much. Now we have talked about the keyboard instruments a little bit and the PowerPoints that you saw. You remember that the letters occur on the white keys. That's a C, that's an F. You remember I gave you the example of using the two black keys like the ears of a dog, and D is for dog. That's an easy way to find the D. They like to show you that C is to the left of 2 and F is to the left of 3. That works also, of course. And this book likes to use the term natural half steps, meaning that these two notes, E, F, and B, C, are both a half step apart, where all the other letters are a whole step apart. And remembering that's going to be very important for you, that E and F on the piano are a half step apart, B and C are also a half step apart. So we have a little review here to help you remember where the keys are. Hopefully you've learned this already. They want you to know what numbers are C, and they want you to say what numbers are C and F. Well, number 1 is a C, number 8 is a C, and number 15 is a C. And F, number 4 is an F, number 11 is an F. G and E, 5 is a G, and 12 is a G, 3 is an E, and 10 is an E. And then for number 3, 2 is a D, 9 is a D, B's are 7 and 14. Here's a few more. F is 4 and 11. G is 5 and 12. C, 1, 8, and 15. A, 6 and 13. E, 3 and 10. F, 4 and 11. Now for these next ones, they want you to mark the keys where they would be. And if you have the online keyboard site that I sent you, you can also play them on that keyboard, as long as you turn the keys off, of course, the key letters off. F is right here. D, here's a D. B, here. Another B, here. C, here. No, I'm sorry, not there. Here. And G would be here. Now these actually are in specific places on the keyboard that is showing you this generic octave situation. And we will talk soon about what octave that really, where on the keyboard that really is, how high or how low.